Hi, what watching, and welcome back to Football Manager 2020, where we are in the Championship playoffs. Goodness knows how that happened, but we are. With 10 games to go, we set ourselves a target of 20 points, with the knowledge that that would actually most likely land us in a playoff spot. We actually fell short of that, only got 19, but actually could have got in with a point less ultimately. Yeah, we are in there, but we have a very difficult two-legged tie coming up against Brighton and Hove Albion. First leg at Croft Park, second leg away at I'm not sure where they play now. Do they still play at the Amex? Yeah, they do, the American Express Community Stadium. So they'll still be there. Let's get on with it. Now, I'm not sure we'll actually make it out the semi-finals, let alone win the final. So I'm not expecting Premier League football. I'm kind of not wanting it. The money to go up would be absolutely fantastic. The money getting relegated would be absolutely fantastic as well. However, we kind of have to realise the fact that I could get fired for getting relegated. And that wouldn't be a good thing. And it would also probably break up the squad as well, which wouldn't be very nice. Okay, Walcott is back. Recommended we limit him to 75 minutes though. So let's switch Tiao and Gungbo and bring Walcott into the side. Who's on the bench? Who's off the bench? Sorry, Rossiter, Dreyer, Sewell, McGlaw, and Sanderson. D'Amico, Bayer. All there. I think that's the side we're going to go with. Let's have a quick look at our schedule for the games that we played against Brighton. So we played them. I still only show them one game. So we played them away and won 2-1. Oh, there it is. And we lost 4-0 at home to them earlier in this, later in the season. That's right. That's when they stopped struggling. So when they're struggling, we beat them 2-1. When they stopped, they hammered us. Absolutely hammered us. Okay. We'll just have to see how we go. There we go. So they're the leading goal scorers. They're first in the form table. We'll have to be at our best to get something. Kapani steals the ball. Hopefully a sign of things to come. He needs to raise his game. He hasn't been very good of late. There's Lusala. Inside for Hulme. Strikes one with venom. What a save. Lusala wins a corner. Kapani crosses. Kerr clears. Capani can get crossing again. Beats his man. And they scramble it clear for a throw. So not many chances for either side. In fact, just the one at the moment, which was that strike from Hulme. 20 minutes gone. Here's Diego, throws it into Vice, loses it to Shirp. Gutierrez to Podence. Wright-Phillips takes it off him and breaks forward. He finds Rocky. Rocky is in one-on-one with the keeper and scores. Matthias Rocky, knowing he needs 4 for his goal bonus, but making no mistake. 3 more from him over the potentially next 2 games in 70 minutes would be fantastic. What a good finish that is. Quarter of the game gone and we lead 1-0. Usala to Vice. Usala again, beats his man. Can't get past Gutierrez, who's on a yellow. He crosses. Oh, dangerous ball, but they get it away. Shirp finds Stansfield, but he finds Barlow in his way, who saves. And it's a corner, but he was offside. Here's Diego. Goes long, finds Rocky. Vice now. He's got Wright-Phillips. He's got Lusala joining him. Doesn't need him. Takes on the defender. Tries to cross. Can't. Lusala picks up the ball. Gives it to Wright-Phillips. Good block by Kerr. Wright-Phillips has it though. And Rocky has scored again. Ryan tries to clear off the line. And it's a calamity for Brighton. Wright-Phillips can't get the ball past Kerr. It's a good block by Kerr. But then he steps on the ball. Wright-Phillips steals it and crosses it. But it's towards goal. And Ryan tries to control it rather than pick it up. And Rocky tucks it in. And that is his 20th goal of the season. But his 18th league goal. Walcott to Wright-Phillips. Walcott has it back. He goes back to Barlow. 33 minutes gone. Capani to Diego. Finds Wright-Phillips. Hulme, Diego. Finds Wright-Phillips again. Wadham finds Lusala. Rocky for his hat-trick. Off the ball. Lusala was offside anyway. What a way to deny the hat-trick that would have been. If he'd scored and it had been pulled back for offside. Diego. Down the line. Capani can run. Cuts inside. Finds Wright-Phillips on the right. Wright-Phillips strikes it. Good save by Ryan. And it is out for a corner. Capani crosses. Away by Kerr. Capani has it again. Into the area. Jenks slides. Wright-Phillips from the cross, nodded over the bar. Well played by Capani. Wright-Phillips with his 2 assists, can't turn goal scorer. Lusala to Hulme. Wright-Phillips now. Can he get a 3rd assist? Nope. Terenzi takes it off him. Wadham exchanges the ball with Lusala. Gives it back to Walcott, who almost got caught in possession, but gives it to Thiaw. Capani now into the box. Blocked. Diego to Rocky, to Vice, to Rocky, to Capani. Held by Ryan. And it should probably be 3 by now. Will that come back to haunt us? Wright-Phillips crosses. Walcott off the bar. Hulme finds Wright-Phillips now on the right. Wright-Phillips corner. He's getting in behind every single time. Capani. Walcott can't get on the end. Wright-Phillips gets the ball to Capani. Gutierrez brings it away. 2 minutes to half time. Capani able to get one in the box. Does. Jenks clears ahead of Thiaw. Stansfield looks to go long. Rattray. Sherp is in. Be against the run of play. Tiao clears. And a sigh of relief. That's their first effort on goal. If you ignore the offside, which statistically we do. 2-0 at half time. Well done, team. I mean, mainly well done, Wright-Phillips and Rocky, but well done, team. And it will be a sellout, no doubt. It is indeed. Here's Kapani. Looking for Wright-Phillips. Cleared by Terenzi. Lusala, can he get the ball in? Loses it to Prudence. Yeah, there's a free kick. Hits the wall. There's Eric Gutierrez. Goes back. Only player on a yellow card at the moment, Eric Gutierrez. So, needless to say, we'll be picking one up in a second. Wadham has picked up an injury. Kapani crosses. Walcott off the bar again. This tie could be out of sight at the moment, but as it stands, it's quite precarious. Only 2 goals. Cash to Ferguson. Jenks. It's about the shape. Stansfield trying to get in behind. Does. Good save by Barlow. Right, so we're going to bring Vice off for D'Amico. Going to be an advanced playmaker. And we'll bring Wadham off for Bove. So Wadham has a knock. So now we're gone. 2 changes. Prudence to take. Away by Walcott. Prudence crosses and it comes to nothing. Feels very unfortunate that we're only 2-0 up. And Prudence can get Brighton back into the tie potentially. Here's Diego to Hulme. To Diego. Loses out to Sherp. Diego can't get the ball back. Cash breaks forward. Come on, get a foot in someone. Ferguson finds Sherp. Beats Diego. Can pull it back to Jenks. Tipped over by Barlow. This comes in. Barlow punches clear. Wright-Phillips is on it. He's got Rocky in front of him. Sherp defends well. Good player. I think he's the one that signed from Newcastle, right? Yeah, 1.4 million. Good signing. So we've got 15 minutes to go. Here's Wright-Phillips to Lusala, to Bove, to Hulme, D'Amico, Kapani, Rocky for his hat-trick from 20 yards. Oh yes, and that is 3-0, and it could be 6 or 7. I mean, it should be 5. We've hit the woodwork twice convincingly, you know. It's a lovely goal. Just the sort of game where you need that, and it's a little bit of curl, just enough to take it inside the post. And on 77 minutes, we're going to make another change. But who's the change going to be? Is it going to be Wright-Phillips for Bayer? Yeah, Wright-Phillips for Bayer. There we go. He's had a cracking game. Easily the second best player on the pitch behind Rocky. 2 of them just completely undone Brighton in the first half. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. And hopefully we could add to it and make it 4. But Rocky has been sublime. Here's Barlow with a goal kick. Graphics have gone a bit weird. We've lost a lot of players. Kapani finds Bayer. Skips inside. Can he cross? He can. Rocky. Oh, concedes a free kick. I'm a bit nervous that the graphics have gone. Please don't crash. And that should be full time. D'Amico inside the box. Bayer crosses, flicked away, and it's full time. 3-0 thumping by Blythe. Woodward was hit 3 times, not twice. Of course it was, yeah. Because it was pushed onto the post, wasn't it, in the first half. So quite easily could have been 6 or more in that game. Every time we hit the target, we looked like we were going to score, right? 3 clear-cut chances. That's not the 3 goals necessarily. Wow. Team talk. And what a result that is. And that performance in Rocky have given us a real chance of making the final, which is likely to be against Charlton, having won 3-1 away at West Ham. And I wouldn't necessarily not fancy our chances against Charlton. I mean, they came up with us, so they've only been in the Championship 2 years. Not like they're a Premier League dropout like West Ham or Brighton. I'm getting nervous. Right, Championship overview. Let's have a look at goal scorers. Do these goals count? Yes, they do. He moves 4th on the list. From fewer games than everyone else, I must add. I mean, Adam Ider is miles ahead, let's be honest, right? But that from Rocky is just unbelievable and will grab attention, having been televised as well. Spartans cruise to a 3-0 win. Yes, indeed, we do. Wadham is injured, but only out for 1 to 3 days, so he should be available for the next game. Pereira a little bit unhappy. Attend a press conference. Played some lovely stuff. It was a joy to behold. You've previously seen your team hit the woodwork in an ordinate number of times in a match, and remarkably it happened again today. A few moments, yeah. Everyone enjoyed Matthias Rocky's goal, a curling shot in the bottom corner from 21 metres that stands the opposition fans. Must have been fantastic to see one of your players score a goal like that. How do you rate it? That's what Matthias is capable of. What do you make of his performance? It was absolutely tremendous, and that was reflected in the goals he scored. Wright-Phillips was in fine form. Yeah, outstanding player. So he is now only 1 away from earning himself 25,000. The lucky little devil. Finance wise, we got a bit of money for having the game on the telly, I think. I mean, that's not the usual amount, I don't think. Or maybe it is, maybe that's just 2 weeks worth of it, I don't know. Gate receipts 143,000, so that's okay. But imagine a larger stadium. Right, what runs out of superlatives? Indeed. Rocky's happy. And then we've got the away game up next in a few days. Good crowd is expected. Well, not that we get any of it. And we're only taking 100 fans, which is why they're not getting a sellout. Speaking of which, how many sellouts have we had? So our average is 5555, which is nice. Our capacity is 5630. We've had 18 sellouts out of 24 home games, 23 normal domestic league and 1 playoff. Just why it's one more than anyone else you can see on the screen, because surprisingly or unsurprisingly, all the others, so Charlton, there's Charlton, so they haven't had their home game yet, and then West Ham and Brighton, you know, more than 20,000 and more than 40,000 averages. That's 8 times more, well, that's roughly 8 times what I have going to West Ham, so they're getting about 1 million a game. Right, good crowd expected for the Blythe game. Yeah, we just read that. Prolific rookie on verge of Blythe history. All-time top league goal scorer. I've netted 19 goals so far. The existing record is 21. Is that Tom Herdman? History records. Players. Oh, it's Todorov. Right, okay. Right. No one's ever scored 4 for us. Transfers. Players, most league goals by a player, 186 for Robbie Dale. And that was in 556 games, right? Wow. So, highest transfer fee received, 3.6 million from Bergstrom, well, we know that. Highest transfer fee paid was for Diego, 700 grand. Bergstrom, not really been getting game time, certainly hasn't been playing well. Anyway, can't overlook this. Attend the press conference. Mustn't think this leg is over. 90 minutes of football. Trying to prevent it. Nope. Players are professional. Do you think you can get the result I need? See how the match goes. Capani. We'll lean on Rocky heavily again. Rossiter, Dreyer and Sewell, all players who aren't involved, all inspired. Arjan takes his team talk. And under 18s win their league with a 8-0 away win against Grimsby under 18s. Sheffield must have slipped up. So, I thought it said 8-0. Oh no, that must have been the best game. Right, we won 2-0 at Gateshead, that's right. Mulliner getting on the score sheet in the 95th minute to make it 36 goals and 35 starts. And Sheffield Wednesday being held 1-0 each by Bradford. Good for Mulliner. So yeah, the pivotal match was an 8-0 away win. I mean, we beat Sheffield Wednesday under 18s 5-0 once as well. So, you know, that was a 53 goal difference. You know, but scoring nearly 2 more than everyone else in the game. Good on yous. Vice, Wadham. Wadham's conditions down a little bit. Wadham might have to miss out. Right, we're away at Brighton. Wadham is going to miss out for Bove. Dreer will come onto the bench. Probably hasn't helped calm the interest in Rocky, that hat-trick. Vice is going to lose his place to go. Just because I want someone who can actually, you know, smash the ball into the net from a distance. Might be the thing that makes the difference. Let's go. Going to be a tough old game. They're going to be after a victory. The under 18s have won. Fantastic bunch. They do have a way to go yet, but the future is very bright. Wonderful coaching staff. Yes, what's his name again? Mullen? No. Oh, he's not actually in that squad, is he? Because we promoted him. Should be Nigel Mulliner. Can we get out of here? We can. Let's go to the under 18s. So somehow I think it's got to be him. It's not there, so we'll have to say Sam Howe. Stephen Dobie has placed Vachon Neufville on the list. Couldn't care less. Okay, Rocky gets us underway. Thiago to Walcott. Wright-Phillips get bundled over. Discipline could be key today. Cohen to Terenzi. Usara can't prevent the ball getting in, and Rattre knocks it wide. All the other games going on at the same time. Yes, they are. Charlton have a 3-1 lead. Diego to Capani, beats his man. Can he beat the next? He can. Can he hit a strike? He can, and Ryan holds on to it. Pellegrini to Harper. Need to get a chance for Rocky would be nice, or even for goal. Here's Bove, steals the ball. In for Wadham. Pulls it back to Hulme. Smashes it against the defender, and the trade goes long. Walcott deals. Tray to Adams, to Jenks. Ferguson. Looks like we've still got the graphics working, so hopefully it's not a sign of bad things. Walcott goes along, Go can't win it. And Theo has it. Oh, Harper is in. Good save by Barlow. So we'll just go a bit more balanced in this game, being away from home. A tray away by Walcott. Ferguson gathers. And Lusala clears. Diego given the ball, crosses away by Pellegrini. Hulme finds Lusala. Lusala can cross, pull it back. He crosses. Adams nods it out for a corner. And we do pose a threat now from corners. Capani. Oh, lovely half volley by Thiaw, but blocked by the defender. Here's Capani. Thiaw trying to rise above the keeper. Keeper does well to get there first. Barlow. Poor kick. But Lusala mops up and gives it to Cohen. Stansfield is in. Good save by Barlow, making up for his poor goal kick. He's going to have to defend this this corner, no doubt. Rattray, away by Walcott. Wright-Phillips plays it to Rocky. Rocky can turn. Can't get away from Pellegrini. Concedes the throw just inside the Brighton half. Yellow card for Hulme. And it's a corner, Brighton. Just half an hour gone. Walcott away. Terenzi at the edge of the area. Stansfield strikes straight in. Barlow. So they've got the better of the game, but they haven't really tested us at the moment, I wouldn't say. Which is good. The longer we keep this to 3-0, the less likely it is they're going to be able to score enough to pull it back. Hulme is booked though, which is a little bit of a worry. Lusala inside the Bove to Hulme. Finds Lusala to Wright-Phillips, straight at Ryan. And we might look to take the captain off at half time. West Ham have scored a penalty away, so they trail 3-2 against Charlton. Callum Hulme is going to come off for Dreher. Dreher with Bove. And Bove will become a segundo volante. And out we go again for the second half. Gore and Rocky not playing particularly well, but they have it in them to turn a game. Terenzi blocked. So I wasn't too much about Hulme, worried about him getting sent off here and costing us the game. I was more worried about that if we do go through and he gets another yellow card, he misses the final. Stansfield cuts inside, got nowhere to go. Harper finds Cohen in the area. Barlow saves straight at him. going to change go to be a cash in. Let's see if that allows a different outlet. And we're not going to go wide all the time either. There you go. To both. There you go. Both has it in the middle of the park. Finds Dreher to Wright-Phillips, who beats his man comfortably. He's into the area, strikes it straight at Ryan. Why is he not pulling that across the face of goal? I don't know. There's two people there to tap it in. Kapani and Rocky. Here come Brighton. Pellegrini. Goal steals it off Harper. And he can't quite feed it over the top to Rocky. And Harper brings the ball forward. Finds Ferguson out on the right. Crosses it in. Stansfield. It's blocked. It's crossed in. Musala flicks it away. And the danger is gone. And now we're gone. Barlow finds Wright-Phillips, but gives it away to Adams. Cohen is in. One-on-one with the keeper. Good save by Barlow. Concedes the corner. Rattray. Barlow grabs it. Comfortable save from the comfortable take from a poor corner. Clock keeps ticking down. Gore has it. Tries to feed Wright-Phillips and can't. Walcott now. To Tiao on halfway. Diego brings it forward on the left. Looks to beat his man. Can't get past Ferguson. Stansfield plays it along to Cohen. Tio's with him. Dives in. And the ball's given away and it's wide from Smallbone. There's a throw. Brighton starting to pile things forward, I think. Pellegrini loses it to Wright-Phillips, who's away. And he's going to run. And he's got the legs on most. He's into the area. And again he hits it straight at Ryan. He had Rocky alongside him. Disappointing. Here come Brighton. Poor free kick. Barlow clutches the cross easily. Wright-Phillips to Rocky. To Kapani. Can he beat his man? Yes, he can. But then the wonderful diving block by the defender after being beaten. Both puts it out for a throw. Lusala is going to make way for a Gungbo on the right. And I think Gore is going to make way for oh my God, Gore's not playing well, but I'd like to bring Bayer on. I'll bring Bayer on and he can switch with Rocky. He's going to go to Shadow Striker. There we go. 15 minutes to go. 3-0 lead to protect. Here come Brighton. Pellegrini. Gumbo concedes the corner. He could let that run out. Headed clear and behind. Oh no, not clear by Walcott. But the strike from Bardi is straight at Barlow. And they've been ineffective in front of goal of Brighton. Much like Wright-Phillips, he's had 3 chances and failed to take them. But we're into the final 6, almost into the final 5 minutes now, I guess. So that should be our path to the final assured. Wright-Phillips to Rocky. He's going to hit one. Wright-Phillips across. Walcott with a volley. And it's saved by Matt Ryan. Kapani to cross. Flicked away. Dutton can bring it away with 2 minutes of normal time left. Stansfield has it on the left, in the left channel. Dealt with by a Gungbo. Thumped out for the throw in. 3 minutes of time added on. And the damage was done in the first leg. 90 seconds remain. Pellegrini crosses. Well, cross comes shot, I guess. And Barlow grabs it and rolls it out to Tiao. And then goes long. Wright-Phillips to Walcott. To Wright-Phillips. There's no real urgency here. But mistake by the defender, and Wright-Phillips is in. And he shoots again and almost hits the corner flag. Well, that should be enough to protect our clean sheet. Wright-Phillips gives the ball away again. Tiao, to Bardi. And Stansfield is in to break hearts. He squares it and Agumbo clears it for a corner, which will be the last play of the game. Just need to clear this, boys. Bardi over the top from Harper. That's it, and we're through to the playoff final. Oh my word. Do not bet. Just a rule for life, right? Do not bet against Blythe in the playoffs. This is unreal. What do I do? Do I throw the final? I mean, if I get promoted, we get a ton of money. Right? But my squad is nowhere near good enough to compete. And then we come back down. And then I get fired. Or do I not get fired? Anyway, Charlton managed to turn around the 1-0 deficit to win 2-1 and 5-2 on aggregate, so they're confidently through, as you would expect, be the team finishing in third. We've actually turned the table on its head a little by knocking out fourth place Brighton. First leg triumph does the damage, it certainly does. To attend the press conference. He wasn't up for it today. Luca Pellegrini was brilliant for Brighton, wasn't he? He was very good. Do you have any sort of relationship with Vitor Pereira? Good guy. That's it. So when is the final? It's on the 24th of May, so we have 11 days. That's a perfect amount of time, I think. Positives in Rocky's performance. Finance-wise, we are struggling a bit. We're going to have to pay a fortune out in bonuses. So I'll have a quick look at some clauses as well. Apologies, I know we've overrun. Peter Picard, we can get 1.48 million. For Peter Picard if we sell him now. Who's he competing with? Jimmy Wong? No, he's centre back. Alejandro Torre. He's good as well, but he is joining Sevilla. Do I take the money? I mean, 1.48 million is a lot of money. If we don't get promoted, I think we take the money. Yeah, that's the plan. Paying a wage contribution for the Costa for another year. Alistair Hilton, no real ones. Kade didn't play, so didn't get that. Doesn't really apply, nor does that. Rossiter, if he plays another game, you get 10 grand. Schalke will get a grand again for Tiao. Fine. Okay, right. One last thing to check, I guess. Still no news on this bleeding stadium. Right, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining, and yeah, wow, what a performance. We've reached yet another playoff final, and I'm in two minds of whether I want to win it or not. I mean, the money to go up would be great, but we will come back down, and obviously you get parachute payments and stuff like that when you do. I think the answer has to be, we have to want to go up, we have to be aspirational, but it's going to be a tough game against Charlton Athletic, who have beaten us twice this season, 2-0 and 3-0, so it's not going to be at all easy. Last season we only beat them once, and the season before that, when we both came up, we swapped victories, so it's going to be tough. Okay, join me next time. We will close out the 11-day gap, and we will have the playoff final. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.